afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Somewhere by the Emerald Sea, where the moon and water meet. Somewhere close to harmony, when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views.
Okay, good afternoon to Edinburgh. I am literally getting set up and handed over as I turn this on. And I have just taken on the frequency. So, just make sure that we are fully set up. So we need to let's first of all get this Osprey going. Osprey 573, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Point Alpha 1 via Alpha, Osprey 573.
Good afternoon, Edinburgh ground, Scandinavian 248 at stand 8, ready for push and start.
Scandinavian 248 after the Lufthansa Boeing 737-900 has cleared from right to left behind. Stand 8, push and start is approved to face to the
After Lufthansa has cleared, then behind to start and push facing west behind. Scandinavian 248.
Scandinavian 248, just confirm you've had a clearance from runway 06.
A-firm, I have Tango Lima Alpha 6 Delta departure 06, Scandinavian 248.
Roger. Right, they've literally just changed runways from 248.
Edinburgh ground, Blue Max 318 Victor, stand 24, information Delta on board, ready to push and start.
Blue Max 318 Victor, stand 24, push and start is approved to face.
Push and start approved, face north, Blue Max 318 Victor.
Max 340, God, where have you been? Nomadic 5 Delta Romeo, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha, Nomadic 5 Delta Romeo.
Janix 340, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha to hold Alpha 1 track 2 for you.
Max 8 Victor Delta, hold Alpha 13.
Hold Alpha 13, Blue Max 8 Victor Delta. We're ready for taxi, shuttle 9 November.
Roger, stand by. Osprey 573, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705.
118.705, Osprey 573 here.
All stations, Edinburgh broadcast, new QNH 1012, Edinburgh out. Nomadic 5 Delta Romeo, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705.
Sorry, can you say again for Nomadic 5 Delta Romeo?
Nomadic 5 Delta Romeo, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705.
Tower on 118.705, Nomadic 5 Delta Romeo, thanks.
There should be an ATIS up now.
Thank you, thank you,
Thanks for following. Shuttle 9 November, taxi Lima Alpha, hold Alpha 14.
Lima Alpha and hold Alpha 14, shuttle 9 November.
Max 8 Victor Delta, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Alpha 1 via Alpha for runway 06, Blue Max 8 Victor Delta.
Catch up and say hello in a minute. I think I've nearly...
And background, speaker 247, standing on 247.
The hell was that? Beaver 247. 247 Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Stand 102, push and start is a H101.
Push and start approved, QNH 101.
Chanex 340, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705.
118.705, Chanex 340.
Edinburgh ground, easy 4952, request push and start.
Easy 4952, stand 4, push and start is approved, QNH 1012.
Push and start approved, QNH 1012, easy 4952.
Shuttle 9 November, taxi point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha. On talk. Shuttle 9 November, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Alpha 1 via Alpha, runway 06, shuttle 9 November.
Right, let's say some hello. Swampy, hi, how you doing? Fate Weaver, hi, how are you? The future captain, welcome. Chat, Tiger, good evening. Right, I'll double check there's an ATIS up. The ATIS is not up. The ATIS is up. Thank you. Obviously hadn't been disconnected. Right. Can I turn my
Ground,
up?
Blue Max
Yes,
318 Victor, ready to taxi.
Blue Max 318 Victor, taxi Lima Alpha, hold Alpha 13.
Taxi Lima Alpha and hold Alpha 13, Blue Max 318 Victor.
Blue Max 8 Victor Delta, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705. Have a
118.705, Blue Max 8 Victor Delta. Thank you, bye.
Canyon 248, ready for taxi.
in 248, taxi holding Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Echo and Alpha.
Taxi point holding 1 Alpha 1 for 06 via Echo and Alpha. Scanner 248.
I think that's everything. And this shuttle off. Shuttle November, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705. Have a great.
Edinburgh Tower 118.705. Thank you so much. Shuttle 9 November.
Hopefully that's working better, Swampy. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're all having good weekends. It's nice to have a weekend stream up. 10 viewers already. Welcome aboard. It's lovely to see you all. I hope you're all... I mean, surely none of you are enjoying this heat. It is horrid. I hoovered and I was sweating buckets. Hoovered. I don't like hoovering at the best of times. Oh, blimey. Right, let's try and get this view sorted. That's... we don't really need up there. We're supposed to have some inbounds. We do have some inbounds. Speedbird 247, roger, stand by, I've got one ahead of you and then I'll get you going. Have we been flying this weekend? Have we been controlling this weekend? What have we been up to? Have we lost body weight from sweating? Blue Max 318 Victor, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha, Blue Max 318 Victor.
So just before we came on, they switched from runway 24 to runway 06, so they've got a series of people in the hold at Tartan that they've just started releasing now that the runway change is finished. So we should start seeing a flow of arrivals coming in around about now. I can see there's a Neptune at 4,000 feet, looks like he's the first one coming in. Scandinavian 248, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705. Have a great flight.
Tower 118.705, Scandinavian 248, bye bye.
Oh, I don't. What temperature is it here right now? I can't do Fahrenheit, you stupid computer. So, I don't know, it's about 28 here at the moment.
Edinburgh ground, easy 4952, ready for taxi.
Easy 4952, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha, hold Alpha 1, easy 4952.
Speedbird 247, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Taxi to runway 6, holding point Alpha 1 via Alpha, Speedbird 247.
Well, that's cleared the airport out fast, didn't it? Should we get a slightly different view? Should we go and have a look at the threshold? Because it must be busy up there. Let's chase this Ryanair. Over here. Look at all of them.
Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Midlands 4 Mike November, stand 10, everybody ready for push and start.
Midlands 4 Mike November, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon to you. Stand 104, push and start is approved. QNH 1012.
Push start approved, QNH 1012, Midlands 4 Mike November.
So, how's it been here? We got up to about 32 here in London yesterday. I mean, it's just oppressive. It was not fun. I might actually hold aircraft on stand if anybody else calls now. Easy 4952, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705. Have a great flight.
Contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705. Goodbye.
Blue Max 318 Victor, if you're with me, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705. Bye bye.
Tower on 118.705, Blue Max 318 Victor, bye.
Speedbird 247, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705. Have a great flight.
118.705, here.
I hate it when MSFS does that. So, it was when the Phoenix first came out. I remember sending a video to them. It turned out it was an MS issue. But, basically, like, MSFS's weather changes happen really suddenly. So, I was, pootling along in the Phoenix. I just crossed over, like, the Sussex coast. And MSFS had a weather change, and we lost about 2,000 feet, and started plummeting out of the sky. Whilst the fly-by-wire just carried along perfectly happily. Right, so our Neptune's just vacated. We're going to send him over to the cargo ramp as soon as he calls us.
Ground, hello, Neptune 724 vacated, Charlie 1.
Neptune 7224, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Taxi Lima Mike Quebec, stand 204.
Lima Mike Quebec, stand 204, Neptune 7224.
see, we've actually filled up that holding point pretty long. Somebody's loaded in a very odd place, according. I do think MSFS does weather really nicely though. Hello to the 21 people that are in watching at the moment. If you haven't already done so, come and say hello. That's an amazing number of people. Welcome to Edinburgh. The baby has decided she is going to try and control Edinburgh with a boxing glove on. There is so many things wrong with that scenario. We've just shipped everyone to the holding point. So let's we'll let them clear stuff down now. We'll put some flow control into place. Because there's not a lot of point in having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 people sat at the holding point. Why is my Edinburgh ATC showing as error? Just put it up through Euroscope, see if that works better. Edinburgh ATC. Get them at test. And connect. That should work better. Nope, still showing as error. That's interesting. Right, Edinburgh, VATIS 06, connect. How weird. What? It's a citation who's come in. I've got no idea where BizJets park at Edinburgh. Send him down towards the GA apron. Anybody know where BizJets park? I need to correct the frequency in V8, but it doesn't like it in Euroscope either. You know what the frequency should be? I've got 131.35. Oh, let me disconnect it in V8. Pop it up again. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just showing error. Do you know what frequency I should be using?
Midlands 4 Mike November, ready to taxi.
Midlands 4 Mike November, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Alpha 1406 via Alpha, Midlands 4 Mike November.
Edinburgh Ground, good afternoon, Golf Charlie Mike at Charlie 1, request stand 106 if available.
Golf Charlie Mike, welcome to Edinburgh, that is available. Taxi Alpha, hold Alpha 13, expect stand 106.
Taxi Alpha, hold Alpha 13, expecting 106 for Golf Charlie Mike.
131.355. Okey-dokey, I can do that. That's within my range of capability. So that's interesting. So disconnect 131.55. Foxtrot and connect.
Edinburgh Ground, Golf Kilo Whiskey Victor India, Charlie 1, request taxi General Aviation.
Golf Kilo Whiskey Victor India, Edinburgh Ground, very good afternoon. Taxi Lima Mike Hotel, General Aviation parking.
Lima Mike Hotel to the General Aviation. Was it Golf Kilo Whiskey Victor India, thank you.
Golf Charlie Mike after the British Midland MD82 passes left to right. Taxi Echo stand 106. That worked, thanks Craig.
After passing aircraft, taxi Echo stand 106 for Golf Charlie Mike.
Oh blimey, down to 12. Where'd everybody go? Cool, okie dokie. So this is gonna be, I'm off to France tomorrow. Very excited. Very pricey. I'm off to Saint-Tropez. Cool. So we'll be away for a couple of weeks. I'm sure you will be in wonderful hands with aviators while I am away. It will be very nice. Forward to some time on a beach. Do you know what? I went and did that Biggin Hill video last Sunday. I only really did it because I had to drop someone off in Kent. And I was like, oh, the weather's not too bad. I need to find a Biggin Hill video spot, so I'll go and explore. God, did I burn while I was there. Jeez, I've still got such a bad burn mark across my neck. It was quite nice just standing in a... Done that for a while.
Golf Charlie Mike, cat stand and disconnecting. Thank you for the service, bye-bye.
Golf Charlie Mike, thanks for flying. See you again soon.
Edinburgh Ground, good afternoon, Shuttle 9 Delta, stand 10, information, Foxtrot QNH1012, request push and start.
How many have we got coming in? We got quite a lot. Shuttle 9 Delta, Edinburgh Ground, very good afternoon. I'm going to hold you on stand just for a few minutes. There's quite a lot of traffic at the holding point to clear down.
Roger, no problem.
Tell delivery what I'm doing. Cool. So I'm really doing that just because we've still got 6 at the hold, and they're just going to waste fuel sitting there for ages. So we'll let it get down. We'll let them get a couple more out. Just looking at the arrivals, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, all quite close in, sort of sitting around Tartan that have been holding. They're not going to have a fantastic flow of departures. Shall we? People okay with this view? Or I'd planned, but wasn't expecting to have quite such a busy holding point. So quite a nice little place to sit and watch the planes from. So who's that going? That's it's apparently Shuttle 9 November that's lined up on the runway, heading down to Manchester in a Neo. Don't know why he doesn't look like in BA colours. Then after him, Scandinavian A318 heading out to Copenhagen. It's a shame that we clearly don't have a model match for an MD-82, because that back one in the queue is supposed to be an MD-82. Do you know, I haven't controlled Edinburgh in ages. I always really enjoy controlling Edinburgh. I don't know why I don't do it more. Citation appears to be reversing back onto hotel. So we've got an EasyJet just coming in now from Gatwick. Short final. Not sure why he's not showing up. I'm surprised we can't see him. No, he's not. Maybe he's still a bit... Oh no, there he is. Just see him coming out of the haze. See how this landing goes. Pretty nicely lined up at least. I should, for anybody who was there for my stream on Tuesday, I apologise for the very last minute shutting down of it. It was not part of the plans, so I do apologise for that. We say life got in the way. I think that's the phrase that Spoonie used. So this is my apology stream. Shuttle 9 Delta, Edinburgh ground.
Edinburgh ground, easy 2201, holding short Alpha.
Easy 2201, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Taxi Alpha Echo, stand 2.
Alpha Echo, stand 2.
Midland 4, Mike November, you still with me?
Yes, sir, I'm still up.
Midland 4, Mike November, apologies, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705.
No bother, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705. Bye bye, Midlands 4, Mike November.
Shuttle 9 Delta, Edinburgh ground.
Shuttle 9 Delta, sorry, I was just sending you a message, our radio turned off for some reason. We are with you, here.
Shuttle 9 Delta, that's not a problem. Stand 10, your push and start is approved to face to the west.
Thank you, push and start approved, face west, Shuttle 9 Delta.
Oh, we have new followers. Hello, lots of new followers. Right, Anders Gaming 12, welcome aboard. Thank you ever so much for the follow. Il Morto Shepala, might be right. Apologies if I've butchered that. Welcome aboard. Thank you for following. And Harry IQ, welcome aboard. Thank you for following. Welcome to a busy old Edinburgh. We've passed a lot of people over to Tower now, so. You can see we've got lots of aircraft backed up at the 06 threshold. We're letting that just go down a little bit. They're also clearing out their holding, having had a number of people come in. They were on 2-4, they switched over, so just clearing down the holding point, getting them in. What am I using for these flight strips? So this is called V-strips, the program on the bottom left. So it's a standalone application go and pick up online. If Fate Weaver's still here, I'm sure he'll happily put a link to it in the chat. And it just has a plug-in that goes into Euroscope. I don't know if you control, I don't know where you control, but you can, there's a generic one, or lots of the airports have like specific maps that you can use. Tiny Waffle 6000, hello, welcome aboard, thank you for following. Edgy, I'm going to assume, or EJDYY, thank you for following as well, welcome aboard everybody, and g'day. So,
Edinburgh ground, good afternoon, Speedbird 72 Lima, stand 1, request push and start.
Speedbird 72 Lima, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon to you, stand 1 Bravo, your push and start is approved, QNH 1012, just caution traffic parking on stand 2 to your left.
Push and start approved, QNH 1012 and copy traffic information, Speedbird 72 Lima.
And welcome aboard Kai Young, thank you for following as well. We are getting dangerously close to 500 followers, which is amazing. Thank you everybody for all of the support. Hope everybody is enjoying the stream. So, the Ryanair that's just lined up, he's heading down to, I feel like the home airport channel, London Stansted. Should we say a hello for all the new people just to explain this channel? So there are 6 of us that stream on this channel. 8 Weavers in the chat, he's another one. Night Gaming, welcome aboard, thank you ever so much for following. So also we have Spoonie who streams on a Monday, a Tuesday, Thursday. We have Impulse who is an S3 rated controller. Some of us do some flying as well. You've got Hina who streams sometimes ATC, which is amazing, and Harry who used to do lots of streaming and a girlfriend some streaming. We have lots of ATC streams, we have lots of flying streams, we have a Discord, and we have a YouTube that all of our videos go on, so if you are enjoying, please do check them out. Let me see if I can remember how to post a link to the Discord. I think it's like that. Tell I don't do this all that often. Your training to be controlled. The 809 Edinburgh ground. Very good afternoon to you. Taxi Alpha Lima, stand 15 Alpha.
Taxi Alpha Lima, can you repeat stand please?
Easy 809 at stand 15 Alpha.
15 Alpha, easy 809.
Which bit of the US are you training?
Shuttle 9 Delta, request taxi.
Shuttle 9 Delta, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Echo and Alpha.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Echo and Alpha, Shuttle 9 Delta.
So we've got British Airways A320 just coming in from Heathrow now as well. It's just touching down. Or not touching down, that's a bit floaty.
Speedbird 72 Lima, we are ready for taxi.
Speedbird 72 Lima, taxi Echo hold Echo 2.
Taxi via Echo hold Echo 2, Speedbird 72 Lima.
So our British Airways arrival is going to go on stand 9. You're in New York. Must be an amazing place to be training. Do they have on New York, like, are there restrictions as to which, on controlling some of the busy airports? Like when you get your S1, can you go straight on JFK or Newark, or do you have to do smaller airports first? Like in the UK, when you get your S1, you can do places like Manchester and Edinburgh and Stansted, but you need an endorsement for Gatwick because it's so busy, and you can't control Heathrow until you're in S2. Speedbird 72 Lima, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Alpha, Speedbird 72 Lima.
Shuttle 9 Delta, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705. Have a great flight.
Contact Tower 118.705, Shuttle 9 Delta. Cheers, bye.
Easy 36 Echo India, ready for push start, stand 3.
36 Echo India, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Stand 3, push and start. QNH 1012.
Push start approved. QNH 10 onto Easy 36 Echo India.
Speedbird 72 Lima, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705. Fine.
Edinburgh Tower 118.705, Speedbird 72 Lima, bye bye.
Easy 809, you've made an early turn, so if you make next right onto Golf, then immediate right onto Lima for stand 1.
Okay, I can confirm that, yeah. Can you repeat that please? Easy 809, what's that time?
Easy 809, so it's going to be 2 right-hand turns onto Lima and then stand 15.
2 right turns, for stand 15, easy 809.
You start on Philadelphia.
Edinburgh ground, hello, Shuttle 8 uniform, Charlie 3.
Shuttle 8 uniform, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Taxi Alpha, Foxtrot, stand 9.
Taxi stand 9 via Alpha and Foxtrot, Shuttle 8 uniform.
Okay, so you used to get Philadelphia, then choose another. Now that's changed, you must start from one of the 3 Tracon airports. So I don't really know what a Tracon airport is. I feel it's one of those terms I've heard quite a lot, but I don't actually know what it means. You're assigned JFK, which is super exciting. I actually imagine Philadelphia would be quite fun, because Philadelphia's got the like cross runway, hasn't it? Like, I think it's 3-5 that they use for what do they call the lighter traffic? They use CRJs, I think, at Philly, don't they, for the American Eagle stuff. Right, we're going to be taking over delivery in a minute, which is fine because everybody's cleared it. And we've pretty much cleared down all our traffic. Shouldn't be too bad. Bruder Isas, welcome aboard, thank you for following. Gosh, we're actually so close to 500. Come on, surely we can't get to 500. That would be ridiculous. Thank you ever so much everybody who's come in and followed, it's amazing. so kind of you all. We appreciate
Edinburgh
your
ground,
support.
Golf Charlie Juliet, Foxtrot Juliet, stand 1 Bravo, request pushback and start.
Golf Charlie Juliet, Foxtrot Juliet, Edinburgh ground. Very good afternoon to you. Stand 1 Bravo, push and start is approved. H1012.
Pushback and start approved, QNH1012, Golf Foxtrot Juliet.
And Golf Foxtrot Juliet, when able, just set squawk 75064.
Set squawk 7506, Golf Foxtrot Juliet.
Across the US, you got to cross runways all the time. Yeah, no, I have seen that. Right, TRACON stands for Terminal Radar Approach Control. Just call them radar. See, if this was like airports in Europe that have radar, I would have thought that like JFK, Newark, LaGuardia, Philadelphia, and probably some of the smaller ones would all have had it. Ignorance is bliss. Gaming. Hello, Edinburgh has been so busy. We've cleared it out. We've pretty much closed it down. But yeah, it's been a super busy time on Edinburgh today. Which is lovely. It's nice to see some airports getting some love. I did look, let's have a look at how it is now. Even now, Gatwick's got 29 departures on the ground. I looked at Gatwick, and let's just pick up this text pilot. 16 Alpha, so he's going to go Lima 16. Go. We've got a good little stream of arrivals still coming in fairness. Yeah, yesterday was really quiet on the network, and then I logged in. I had a look on VATSIM a couple of hours ago. Gatwick had like 20 departures on the ground. I was like, it was quite busy. 15 minutes later, and it got to 43. So fair play. Hope everyone's enjoyed flying. It's quite a lot of fun to talk about. So imagine people have quite enjoyed flying in it. And haven't particularly wanted to go outside. So we've picked up delivery now, so we'll just keep an eye if anybody files in. There's going to be clearance. We'll keep an eye on their routes. Rhino would like to stand 12. Alpha Foxtrot 12. Yes, Fox. Just check, is that still showing okay in OBS? Got the full view. Doesn't look like it is.
Easy 36 Echo near bus taxi instructions runway 06.
Triangle. Easy 36 Echo India, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Alpha 1 via Alpha for runway 06, easy 36 Echo.
Right, that should give you my updated V-strips view now that we're covering everything.
Gatwick ground, Golf Charlie Juliet, Foxtrot Juliet, request taxi.
Golf Foxtrot Juliet, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Alpha 1 via Alpha, Golf Foxtrot Juliet.
And Ignorance is Bliss Gaming, thank you for following as well. That's so kind. We only need 2 more. Come on, we can find 2 more. That would be amazing. Right, they're all one TRACON, 3 airports. Oh, okay. So we do that, and maybe your airports have less distance between them. So we, in London, I mean, it depends how you define London, but kind of 8, arguably. Look, it seems to be at 1. Yep. Taxi Foxtrot, hold. Bravo.
Edinburgh ground, hello, easy 133 holding short Alpha.
Easy 133 Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Taxi Lima Golf stand 16.
Taxi Lima Golf stand 16, easy 133.
Taxi Foxtrot stand. Cool. So yeah. Oh, blimey, it is. Adam, hey, how you doing? You having a good weekend, mate? Who's the last follower? Dull Civus, thank you so much for following. So what was I saying? Yeah, so we've got in London effectively kind of 6 airports that serve London that do passengers, civilian stuff, plus 2 bizjet airports. Hey baby, you come to celebrate 500 followers. And almost all of them have their own like radar approach position. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Good having a baby that wants to be so clean. Almost all of those have their own like radar director position. And then, but we do have one called Thames that covers like Biggin Hill, City and Southend. But maybe ours are further apart, I don't know. Easy 36 Echo India, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705. Have a great flight.
Contact Tower 118.705. Thank you very much. See you next time.
Golf Charlie Juliet Foxtrot Juliet, contact Edinburgh Tower on 118.705. Have a great flight.
118.705 for Golf Foxtrot Juliet. Cheers.
Yeah, V-Strips is good. It's very good.
Ground, good evening, Transavia 11 Tango Charlie.
Transavia 11 Tango Edinburgh ground. Very good afternoon to you. Taxi Alpha Echo stand 1 Alpha.
Alpha and Echo stand 1 Alpha. Transavia 11 Tango.
So, if I had multiple monitors, then I would have this set up and try and avoid using Euroscope as much as possible, frankly. Quite fun trying to control using the tower view in MSFS. But at the moment I'm doing this all through one monitor, so it's a little bit challenging. The V-Strips is really fun. I thoroughly recommend it. I didn't think you guys used Euroscope in the States, am I wrong? It might be different for different divisions in the US. My weekend's been good, thank you, Adam. I've just been hiding from the heat, mate. Like, every time I try and do something, I feel like I've sweated half my body weight off. Literally hoovering killed me. Just for once, that isn't me making it up to try and get out of it. Thank you for all the meows in the chat as well. God, it really is one more. Surely we can find one more follower. Michael, you're coming from Coningsby. Coningsby? Don't know where Coningsby is. Wait for ATC training. So my wait was about a year. So I got MSFS when it first released. Quite quickly got onto VATSIM flying. And decided that I wanted to do VATSIM controlling, so I signed up quite early. I waited about a year. I mean, if anybody's on the waiting list, like, if you see that there's a seminar coming, just go and wait in the TeamSpeak room, because loads of people tend to tell you when the next seminar is. If there is anybody who is waiting to control in the UK on Friday at 7 PM. So I thoroughly advise waiting in the TeamSpeak room if you are waiting. But mine was about a year. I got my endorsement in June 2021, nearly at the top of the list for tower training. I'm number 5 on the tower training list at the moment. So that's going to be lots of fun. We'll start doing that. In the USA, no one uses it. In New York, you've got oceanic control, need Euroscope. Predictive conflicts. Euroscope ground. I mean, Euroscope is good. To be honest, I've never seen what the rest of the states work with to know whether there's things that I'd love for Euroscope missing. But I've always thought Euroscope is good. But hey, I mean, I'm guessing what ground needs isn't that advanced, right? Right, so this KLM's going on stand 17. What's traffic looking like? We've got one more EasyJet inbound. That's about it for arrivals for a little while. Okay, looking down.
Good afternoon, KLM 1281, Harden shot of Alpha.
KLM 1281, Edinburgh ground. Very good afternoon, taxi Lima, Golf, stand 17.
Taxi Lima and Golf and stand 17, KLM 1281.
Today is not roast weather in the slightest. It's the weather for any other meal. Today's the weather for like a salad. Frank, just have ice cream. What did we do yesterday? Did something yesterday, I swear, that sweated me. Might have just been cleaning again. Our flat needed a little cleaning before we went up. Pretty much been a weekend job. Right, in the US you use 2 different clients, one for ground and tower. That's too confusing for me already. New software is coming next month. Interesting. It's very exciting. Can you do this like tower view software that you... Go and have a look somewhere else once these two have to... London North... on London North. Why are they an ass, Michael? Is it Coningsby playing out of? Like the military? Yes, it is. Okay, I can see you. Lee Robert. I don't know Lee Robert.
Any chance if 16 is free for KLM 1281?
KLM 1281 stand 16 is occupied, I'm afraid. You can have 15 if you'd like.
Oh yes, 15 would be great. Thank you very much, KLM 1281.
KLM 1281, the aircraft on 16 has just disconnected, so you can have 15 or 16 at your discretion.
Oh perfect, 16, KLM 1281.
Right, let's clear down this strips because these guys have all parked. So he's parked, he's disconnected. There we go. Oh, we've got to check a flight plan. Right. Let's go look. So, I'm actually pretty sure that flight plan's wrong. Sure, we need to put him on a Gossam. Yup. Go 37. Sorry, I appreciate you guys can't see what I'm looking at the moment. But that's fine. Okay, we'll have a reroute ready for him. Right, you've been waiting 10 minutes doing circles to enter class. I mean, I don't know how busy London North is right now, but just keep in mind, Michael, that's quite a busy airspace. And looking at it, he's doing Manchester arrivals because there's no radar on for Manchester or Liverpool. Manchester looks quite busy at the moment, and he's got quite a lot of traffic going overhead up to Scotland from various places. So just be patient. I'm sure he will get to you as soon as he can. Oh no, Right, somebody's got to follow us to help out with Ruda's OCD. We can't have that. We have to get a nice round 500. Come on, somebody press follow. Install scope and VRC US client. Euroscope seems much easy to control with. I mean, I guess you're gonna get trained either way, aren't you? On whichever one you use. So I imagine having had the training, whichever one you're trained on, feel like the straightforward one. Has that done it? We at 500? Surranders 91, thank you for following. Why hasn't my ticker gone up to 500? I now need to stare at it until it does. Come on. There we go. Oh, the beauty. To be very clear, nobody is allowed to unfollow either. New people can follow, we're allowed to go over. Right, shall we go and have a look at the airport? And this is, we've cleared out the whole point. Sky. Why have we frozen? Oh no, we haven't.
Edinburgh ground, good day, easy 73 Kilo Tango, aircraft type A320, stand 16 Alpha, information Foxtrot, request air Providence to Gatwick.
Easy 73 Kilo Tango, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon to you. I need to send you a reroute, I'll drop it in text, let me know whether you can accept. Right. Repositioned.
Copy, if we can do this route, easy 73 Kilo Tango.
Easy 73 Kilo Tango, roger, thank you. Let me know when you're ready for your clearance.
We can take clearance now, easy 73 Kilo.
It's supposed to give me time to move the camera. Right. Paste. Easy 73 Kilo Tango, thank you. Your clearance is London Gatwick on the Gossam 1 Delta departure, squawk 6477.
Gossam 1 Delta, departure, squawk 6477, easy 73 Kilo Tango.
Easy 73 Kilo Tango, readback is correct. Edinburgh Information Foxtrot is current, the QNH 1012.
QNH 1012, easy 73 Kilo Tango, and information Foxtrot received.
7. Right, that's him set up. His altitude, right. Okie dokie. Make sure that's showing you guys an okay view. That looks alright. Amazing. What an achievement. 500 followers. Do you know, this channel passed its 1 year birthday so about a month ago. So, I mean, it's amazing for us to got up to 500 followers in our first year. We are so grateful for all the support that we've had. It's been amazing. Let me use this as an opportunity while I am here to plug some of the streams that we've got coming up as well. So, has Spoonie decided what he's doing? Spoonie will be live 10:30 UK time tomorrow, streaming VATSIM ATC. I'm not sure, he quite often does standstill on a Monday, or if that's what he's planning. And Tuesday at the same time, he will be doing a flying stream. So if you can, come and check those out. He would love every one of your company on Monday and Tuesday. And for anybody who is new, who didn't hear it earlier, we do have Discord. Do come and say hello to us on the Discord. I've popped a link to that in the chat. I wonder if we've set up a one as we. Oh, we have. We have a YouTube as well. I, more often than anything, actually post videos onto YouTube of real world aviation from around London, which is where I'm based. So there are some videos on there from me. There's a few from London City with a lovely dockside view in the mornings and afternoons of arrivals and departures. There's a couple on there from London Heathrow as well. And last weekend I put a Biggin Hill, which was the first time I'd ever been and videoed there. That was exciting to do. So let's click this guy's flying man, which now looks okay. Oh, and I've put the wrong 6. We've got a Transavia heading over to Rotterdam. Oh, right. Which it looks like some of our arrivals are going to go out as departures, so that keep us up as we keep going through. Nice. VIP is coming. Let's see where you are. Are you? Oh, it's a P3 and Orion. That up. Have a look at one near us. We've got a Hawk bound shortly. What's that? An EasyJet just coming in. Gatwick, Ryanair, pretty close from Dublin. We've got a Spirit A320. I think that's Spirit Wing. Coming in from Gatwick. Got Yankee Victor Tango 1 is a Hawk who's come down from Lossiemouth. Where are you, Michael? You are where that is. You're somewhere over Lincoln, but it looks got a fair way to go yet. Where do we think we park the FR Hawk? Put him anywhere. Oh, it is an Orion, is it? I had a feeling an Orion was a P4. I don't know what a P3 is if it's not an Orion. Is the P4 the Poseidon? So, what have we got? I think what's people we need to clear. If you're a new, we haven't cleared. God, it's all quiet. When we started, we had 15 departures. Oh well. One come keep us company. That's the problem with being so efficient. Our Transavia. If you look really closely in the Ryanair, you can also see the tail of the Loganair ATR that I used to spawn in. If anybody doesn't know, by the way, the scenery is by a company called, I don't know how to pronounce this, either Pyrigui or Pyrigi. It is a really nice scenery. They are currently working on updating it. They are one of the best developers, in my view, scenery for MSFS. Certainly, they've got a really nice little portfolio of UK stuff. So they've done Edinburgh, they've done Glasgow, they've done Belfast, Grove, and they've done East Midlands just recently. And they've done some beautiful work across. Station calling, your readability 0, check your microphone.
Edinburgh ground, good day, Easy 29 Golf, we have information Foxtrot and board requesting IFR to Gatwick please.
E29 Golf Edinburgh ground, good afternoon, your aircraft type and stand number.
Got you back, Easy 29 Golf.
Everybody's filed in to fly to Glasgow. Know what I'm supposed to do for it. See if the VMATS tells me. Anybody know what I do with a Glasgow? What? Nothing in there. Oops. Glasgow. Aircraft. That doesn't help me. Come on. Doesn't help me.
And for AZ2, now the Golf, we are stand number 9, and we are on Airbus A320.
9 Golf, thank you. Clearance London Gatwick, Gossam 1 Delta departure, squawk 5205.
We have to get to destination via SOFA 1 Golf departure and squawk 1205 for EZ2 Nano Golf.
EZ9 Golf, just confirm squawk 5205.
Right, 5205 for EZ2 Nano Golf.
29 Golf, readback is correct.
Edinburgh ground, good afternoon. EZ635 Hotel vacated on Charlie.
EZ635 Hotel Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Taxi Alpha Echo stand 4.
Alpha Echo stand 4, EZ635 Hotel.
Let's go back to trying to find out what on earth we do with a Glasgow departure. Okay, there's nothing in the VMAX, and there's no route in the SRD. There'd not be a route to Glasgow. Must be. Let's try lower. Oh, interesting. Why would a price direct? Why would people fly such silly routes? EGP routing is Grace direct. Fine. Cool. That's lucky. What do you mean Scottish doesn't cover you, Michael? Oh, well it's a subset of Scottish that's online that covers the west of Scotland. And he's also closing. Blimey. Right, lots of routes I need to check. Let's have a look. So my Glasgow was fine. My Rotterdam was fine. I've looked at him. Shuttle 9 Juliet. It's most. It's fixed his. And ET121 November. Belfast. Now fine. Cool. Okay. They're all ready for clearance. Now this Hawk has just come in. I'm just going to send to General Aviation, I think. You've been told your call sign is different to what you use. Apparently is MPAC and not Marine Patrol. I mean, that sounds like you're talking to someone far more knowledgeable. The military, Shannock military was on earlier. Could have flown with them.
No ground, Shuttle 9 Juliet, radio jet.
Shuttle 9 Juliet, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon, you read 5. This Hawk needs to get a move on with his taxi.
Shuttle 9 Juliet, it's an Airbus A320, stand 9, information Foxtrot 1012, Alpha Heathrow, please.
Shuttle 9 Juliet, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Information Golf just becoming current, new QNH 1011. Clearance is London Heathrow, Gossam 1 Delta departure, squawk 4702.
Golf is becoming 1011. Gossam 1 Delta departure, squawk 4702, Shuttle 9 Juliet.
Juliet, readback is correct.
E73 Kilo Tango, stand 16 Alpha, ready for push.
Easy 73 Kilo Tango, stand 16 Bravo, your push and start is approved to face north, new QNH 1011.
Facing north, QNH 1011, E73 Kilo Tango.
Just made it on time.
And Shuttle 9 Juliet would like to change its final cruise to 350.
Shuttle 9 Juliet, roger, I'll update your flight.
Thank you.
Team is on stand 9.
Edinburgh ground, angle C1.
C1 Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Taxi Alpha Mike Hotel General Aviation.
Alpha Mike Hotel, General Aviation, parking angle C1.
Right, as soon as you logged on, oh okay, fair enough. That's an interesting MSFS representation of a hawk. Also doesn't look like he's turning on to Mike to me. Oh, there he goes. Actually just reverse. That's just velocity, having fun.
Delta 3594, radio check.
Didn't know read that one. Delta 3594, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon, readability 5.
Edinburgh ground, drawing Nelson Whiskey Juliet, the from the 0614.
Come on, make that turn faster. Ryanair 7 Whiskey Juliet, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon, hold Alpha 1, actually disregard. Correction, Ryanair 7 Whiskey Juliet, taxi Alpha Echo stand 1.
Alpha Echo stand 1, Ryanair 7 Whiskey Juliet.
Easy 29 Golf, we are ready for push and start.
Easy 29 Golf, stand 7, push and start is approved to face west.
Push and start is approved facing west for Easy 29 Golf.
And Easy 29 Golf, new QNH 1011.
Right, QNH 1011, Easy 29 Golf.
Edinburgh Tower's closing as well, so all of our top-down coverage is abandoning us and leaving us on our own. Oh, there's an ad break. Let's see what model match cooks for your Orion. To be honest, I mean, I think you'll find that it will model match as that like generic A330 Michael. H. We are runway 06.
Easy 73 Kilo Tango, ready for taxi instruction.
Easy 73 Kilo Tango, taxi Lima Alpha, hold Alpha 13.
Taxi Lima Alpha, hold Alpha 13. Easy 73 Kilo.
Edinburgh ground, good evening, Transavia 3 to Quebec.
Transavia 3 to Quebec, Edinburgh ground, very good evening to you.
Transavia 3 to Quebec, hello again, we are stand 1 Alpha, information Foxtrot, Boeing 737-700, request clearance to Rotterdam, ready.
Transavia 3 to Quebec, thank you. Information Golf just becoming current, the new H1011. Your clearance is to Rotterdam on the Thaler 6 Delta departure, squawk 0364.
Roger, we have information on Golf, QNH 1011, Talat 6 Delta, departure runway 06, squawk 0364, Transavia 3 to Quebec.
Transavia 3 to Quebec, readback is correct. Right, that's all my top down going. Sad. Right, actually the majority of the UK controllers all chosen to go offline at 5 o'clock left. The Londons have gone, Gatwick is still well stocked. Still got 28 departures on the ground at Gatwick. Bow Towers come on. Let's keep giving Edinburgh some love. Good Lord. We've got a few arrivals inbound still. Yeah, Michael, I don't know if you heard me over the ad break, but we're 06. Got a Spirit Wings inbound. The 73 Kilo Tango taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Alpha 73 Kilo Tango.
Navy 29 Golf, we are ready for taxi.
29 Golf Taxi Echo Hold Echo 1.
Taxi Echo Hold Echo 1, Easy 29 Golf.
Coordinating with Tower, get their close. Right. Might as well be Swahili to Akip. Well, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Like, we're keen to get as many people interested in this as we can. So, drop in any questions that you've got, and happy to chat through them. I'll try and be a bit clearer with what I'm doing at the moment, and explain some of it. Effectively, if you look at the bottom right-hand screen, which we call Euroscope as the application it's running, that's showing the traffic that's moving at the moment. So, the one with the blue tag on the far left is just heading down to the threshold of the runways. What we're going to do now is hand him over to what's called Unicom, which is where he's going to fly. The 29 Golf Taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Taxi Alpha 1 by Alpha, runway 06, Easy 29 Golf.
Easy 73 Kilo Tango, no further ATC online I'm afraid. Monitor Unicom 122 decimal. Have a great.
Unicom Easy 73 Kilo Tango.
So we've got a Spirit Wings who's just arrived and taxied off the runway. So he should now contact me. And I'm going to taxi him to his stand, which is 1-4. You can actually see him, he's the yellow aircraft. So he will call in a minute saying he's holding at Charlie, which is where
Edinburgh ground, Spirit Wings 29 just vacated out of runway 06, requesting taxi to stand, please.
So what we'll now do is give him his directions to get to the stand. So, okay, Spirit Wings 29, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Taxi Alpha, Foxtrot, stand 1-4.
Roger, taxiing Alpha Foxtrot, stand 1-4, Spirit Wings 29.
As you look at where he is, so Alpha...
Shot Juliet, ready push. If we can push to the east, we have a taxi request as far as right.
Shuttle 9 Juliet, roger, stand 9, push and start is approved to face to the east, QH1011.
Push approved, east, 1011, shot 9 Juliet.
That's going to be a bad example, I don't know why you want. Easy 29 Golf, no further ATC online I'm afraid, monitor Unicom 122.8, have a great flight.
Roger, monitor 122.8, bye-bye, Easy 29 Golf.
So Alpha is the big long taxiway that's running in kind of the bottom left of the screen, parallel to the runway.
Push on a start, connect 1011.
Transavia 32 Quebec, stand 1 Alpha, push and start is approved.
Push and start approved, Transavia 32 Quebec.
Dan, how you doing? Top down on East Midland.
Tomer 4672 requesting push and start, stand 201.
Sorry, who? Tomjet 4672. Tomjet 4672, you need a clearance before you're able to push. Confirm your aircraft type, please.
It's an Airbus A320neo.
Tomjet 4672, your clearance is to Glasgow on the Grice 4 Delta departure, 5457.
Departure to Glasgow on Grace departure, squawk. Can you repeat the squawk, please?
4672, the squawk is 5457, and it's the Grice 4 Delta departure. Time.
Grice 4 Delta departure, squawk 5457, Tom 4672.
Tomjet 4672, your readback is correct. And Edinburgh Information Golf is correct, the QNH 1011. We should do an East Midlands startup. We did hit 500 followers, Dan. Tomjet 4672, Edinburgh Information Golf is current, the QNH 1011.
Okay.
Sure. It's good to see you too, my friend. An East Midlands staff up. Dan does do East Midlands, so I'm sure he would be happy to help. I do some East Midlands ground occasionally, so I'm sure that could be. Tomjet 4672, are you ready for push?
Yeah, ready for start and push.
Tomjet 4672, stand 201, push and start is approved, face west.
Push and start approved, face west.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realise that it was supposed to be a secret. I like East Midlands. British Airways is doing the GSX dance currently. Quite a particularly impressive one, actually. 25 of you watching, that's amazing. Thank you ever so much. Hope you're enjoying watching us here at Edinburgh this afternoon. Right, all these flight plans I've got say they're wrong, so let's on first. Guessing allowed to be that hot. Phoenix Leaky. Set him at 230. Level 230. Not a kilo. Let's count some of that out. Gossam. Oops. Oh, that's not good. My Euroscope's crashed. Stand by.
Transavia 32 Quebec, request taxi.
Transavia 32 Quebec, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Taxi holding point Alpha 106 by Alpha, Transavia 32 Quebec.
Tomber 4672, ready for taxi.
Roger, stand by. My Euroscope's just crashed. I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
No way my part.
Ground shot 9 Juliet's ready for taxi.
Oh, bugger.
He crashed, he's just reconnecting.
Okay, and we're on 06. Cool. Was that Shuttle 9 Juliet for taxi?
Hey, Sam.
Shuttle 9 Juliet, did you say you had a request for your taxi?
No, Sam, this is Foxtrot 1 and Alpha.
Shuttle 9 Juliet, taxi Alpha, hold Alpha 13. Where's my strips gone?
Oh, Alpha 1-3, Shannon Juliet.
Right, here's for one. Omjet 4672, taxi Alpha, hold Alpha 15.
Taxi, hold Alpha 15.
Is there anything else I need to do? Why don't I have strips? Right, close that. Try opening.
Edinburgh ground, AC6924 with you, expect address 06.
6924. 6924, I only control the ground. Call me when you have vacated the runway. Oh, it's not saved with plugins. Nightmare. Right, V strips. Excuse me, guys, while I try and get. This is also the first time I've used this since we had to update the controller pack, so I've just lost all my settings. Cozy Wellsy. VATSIM. Let me get the tower view going for you guys again. Spelled. Right, that will start booting up traffic again in 1 second. Shuttle 9 Juliet, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Alpha 106, Alpha, Shuttle 9 Juliet.
Tomjet 4672, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Hold Alpha 1 via Alpha runway. I can't remember.
Tomjet 4672, taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Alpha.
Alpha 1, runway 06 via Alpha.
He's not going to have fun if he gets control in the air. Right, let's have a look at the chat. I need to get my ATC up. Thanks, Dan. ATC. I think Golf 3. Okay, that's up. Via 32 Quebec, no further ATC online, I'm afraid. Monitor you on 12.8. Have a great flight.
122.8, have a good day. Transavia 113 to Quebec.
Shuttle 9 Juliet, no further ATC online, I'm afraid. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a great flight.
122.8, Shuttle 9 Juliet, have a wonderful CAD.
Very much. This EasyJet is clearly not contacting me. I missed tower, back tower. Contacted me when tower was there. Tomjet 4672, no further ATC online, I'm afraid. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a great flight. Ooh. I can clear this one, can I? Can they do?
Edinburgh ground, sorry, thought you logged off, Easy 72 Alpha.
72 Alpha, that's not a problem, we had a small crash. Taxi Foxtrot stand 6.
Foxtrot stand 6, Easy 72 Alpha.
Right, I was just going to check whether this level 250, I might be back going one. Can go 25. Shall I try and load VFPC back? I probably should, but that will stop me doing anything. 5 inbound. It's been super busy. I can turn up the sound in the simulator if people want to hear the sound in the simulator. In my view, it's stupid loud, but I can make it. Oh, you're not seeing V strips properly. V strips. is V-strip showing like that? V-strip's 2.1. Right. There we go. Right, I think we are back. There's a fantastic front. Back it, like, absolutely. I don't know whether you're in the UK or not, but if you think you're interested in it, I really encourage you to sign up. Go along to like one of the introductory seminars, see what you think of it. It'll probably be about 6 months to a year if you're in the UK before you get to attend one anyway. So like, it's a really good chance for you to do some observing, see whether you enjoy it, and if you do, come and train and be one of us. Ed 414 Chancellor, hello, welcome aboard. Thank you ever so much for following. Welcome to Edinburgh. We've had a super busy session. I'm just going to go back to clearing up a little bit of my screen. So I don't want a sector exit list. Sector. That. I'll set VFPC and stuff up so that you don't have to listen to me trying to set all of those things up for you. You were one Ryanair 7 Whiskey Juliet, amazing flying. Are you having a good flight? One of my inbound. I think you were outbound. How was your flight either way? Big long list of people coming in right now. Lovely. So Shuttle 8 Alpha's just touched down. Stand 9. Should come into view any second on left. Inbound from Dublin, I do remember you. Yes. Amazing. You must have had fairly good...
And Edinburgh to ground, good afternoon, KLM 67 Delta type 737-800, information Golf on board, unit is 1016, requesting clearance down to Amsterdam, please get a stand number 16.
Tower, Agpad, cool. KLM 67 Delta, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon to you, clearance Amsterdam, Tower 6 Delta, departure, squawk 5447.
Clear to destination Amsterdam, where the Tala 6 Delta departure, squawking 5447 KLM 67 Delta.
KLM 67 Delta, readback is correct. Edinburgh information Golf is current, the QNH 1011.
Copy that, KLM 67 Delta.
Edinburgh ground, Shuttle 8 Alpha vacated 061 Charlie, making a right turn onto Alpha.
Shuttle 8 Alpha, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Taxi Alpha, Foxtrot, stand 9.
Alpha Fox, stand 9, Shuttle 8 Alpha.
Ah, brilliant. Yeah, glad to hear it. Yeah, it's been really well staffed today, and we've had really good traffic. It's been brilliant. Long time since I've noticed Edinburgh is busy. Edinburgh's been quite quiet lately. It's had a really busy day today. And we had Scottish, and hopefully you got in while Director and Tower was, well, I know you got in while Tower was still on. I think you must have got in while Director was still on as well. Honestly, Akip, I've been doing this since June 2021. I don't do it that often, but the training is so good that like they set you up to be brilliant on the network. I remember I first discovered VATSIM when I was I don't know how old I was, but I started getting interested in ATC probably when I was at uni. It's about 4 years ago than I'd like to remember. And I thought about signing up to VATSIM then, and I chickened out of it because it sounded too complicated. And I regret that, because the waiting lists nowadays are pretty long, whereas back then they weren't. But I thoroughly recommend it to anyone. And I mean, it's completely free. You don't need anything to do it. Like, you don't need top of the range equipment or anything like that. I mean, if you're sim flying, you've got way more than enough equipment. So I would massively recommend. You're already on the waiting list. That's amazing. Do Ped 414 Chancellor. There's a seminar on Friday. Where's this guy going? there's a seminar on Friday for new controllers. Quite often not everybody turns up, and in that case you'll get, you sometimes get let in, even if you don't have a place. So I've got a feeling it's 7 o'clock on Friday, but go into the waiting room, possibly can.
Edinburgh Ground, shot 209, apologies, it was a crazy approach, so much traffic.
Shuttle 209, that's not a problem. Welcome to Edinburgh, taxi Golf Stand 20.
Taxi Golf, stand 20, shot 209.
Today, my process for the vacated Cali.
Had 2 stations there. Mike Papa Alpha 248 Edinburgh Ground, very good afternoon. Taxi Alpha Mike Hotel General Aviation.
Alpha Mike Hotel to GA, mind speed.
Have you got the TeamSpeak installed? Ed 414. If not, I'll go and find you the link for that. Stated what stand he's got. 2-1. Turn it then. Fine. Determine. Oh, it doesn't think 2-1 exists. We'll go 20 then. Let me. You've got the TeamSpeak, and have you set it up with the VATSIM UK TeamSpeak so that you can connect to it? Let's find and get you the right page. 'Cause that's the. All you have to do if you've got that set up is go in and wait in the general waiting room about 10 minutes before the seminar starts. If there are no-shows by about 5 past, they'll just pull you into a room. They do it in the order of when people signed up, to be as fair as possible. There's a really good chance of you getting in. Let me just find...
Hello, ground, good evening. This is EG86 Delta Kilo, stand 2, requesting pushback and start when ready, please.
The 86 Delta Kilo, stand 2, push and start is approved.
Push start approved, EG86 Delta Kilo.
Yeah, so just make sure you have got that set up. Ed 414.
Native ground, hello, Easy 486 Delta vacated 06.
Easy 468 Hotel, Edinburgh Ground, very good afternoon. Taxi Alpha Foxtrot, stand 11.
Roger, Alpha Foxtrot and stand 11 for Easy 486 Hotel.
KLM 67 Delta, stand 16, requesting push and start.
KLM 67 Delta, stand 16, push and start is approved to face north.
Stand 16, push and start, we're facing the north, KLM 67 Delta.
Beluga on PC, hello, welcome aboard, thanks for saying hi, welcome to Edinburgh. And thank you for following, I didn't see the notification, sorry for missing that. But welcome aboard, oh there we go. Amazing, we got 503 followers, thank you ever so much everyone who's followed, thank you ever so much everyone who's watched. Amazing viewership we've had today, so pleasing. And look at the ramp, doesn't it look pretty and busy? Isn't that nice? Let's put all our arrivals on Foxtrot so they all line up together. We can also, so we can go and watch, where's our EasyJet doing the GSX dance? Go and have a look at that as well. Oh, now you can see my little Loganair ATR. Do you know what? I finally did a full flight in the ATR yesterday. Went down from Isle of Man to London City. Love that ATR. Now my favourite add-on. Oh, you're very welcome. Edinburgh's a brilliant air control. It's got a nice little layout. gets a good level of traffic. I'm generally a London person. I do most of my controlling at London airports, but...
Easy, right 6 junction down now, stamp 1, have a great afternoon, bye bye.
The 468 Hotel, thanks for flying, see you again soon. So let's just have a look at what else we've got going on. Quiet for arrivals now, but we've got, what, 3 coming in together. Quite literally together, they've all, oh no, 2 have come from Gatwick. In fact we've got 4, so we've got a busy little 5, we've got a busy little set of arrivals a few minutes away. We'll get these 2 departures out and then they should be their way here. But yeah, the ATR is a lovely little aircraft. I really enjoyed it yesterday. Took it the 09 approach into city, so looping round Canary Wharf. It handled it beautifully. Just having to do the auto throttle can be nice. I've always liked the Aerosoft CRJ as well. It's like Scottish Stansted. Actually Glasgow is more like Scottish Stansted, because Glasgow's got like the similar apron configuration with like the piers that come out. I don't know what I'd say Edinburgh would like. What do I think this is? I mean, the distinctive thing about Luton is the big circle. It's not really Luton. Does that make it... So it's not Heathrow, Gatwick, Luton, Stansted. That's what makes it Southend by default. No, it's not Southend. As if there are a few that are... But like, the thing that's odd about Edinburgh is so much of it is on this one pier where Echo and Foxtrot are. So let's just say Edinburgh's unique. I like that. That feels like a nice thing. The rain has come in. The weather is fast descending.
Edinburgh ground, good evening, Easy 86 Delta Kilo, question taxi when ready please.
Easy 86 Delta Kilo, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Alpha, Easy 86 Delta Kilo.
Have people had thunderstorms today? Predicted thunderstorms at like 2 o'clock. Didn't have them. Definitely the weather for it. Why does Edinburgh look like a weapon? Why does Edinburgh look like... Edinburgh doesn't look like a weapon. But if you want, when we shut down, I'll load up the Manchester SMR rotated the right way. And that does look like a weapon. Like that is just the spitting image of a gun. I can see it with Edinburgh. Kind of like a gun, doesn't it? I'd say Manchester is a little bit more gun-like. I don't know my guns well enough to know what a Glock looks like, I'm afraid. But I will take your word that it looks like a Glock. This rain in MSFS looks a little bit shoddy. Like, usually weather looks quite nice. For some reason MSFS has made it have puddles as if it's rained. But it doesn't actually look like it's raining. And it was dry a moment ago. This guy's maybe it is slippy down there. That was quite a turn. So what have we got going on? We've got a Cessna 152s loaded in with no scenery. He's new to VATSIM and still learning. He's not said. He said he's VFR, so he's either doing circuits or anything. And we've got Easy 421's going to head down to Manchester. Our KLM has put back, should call for taxi in a minute. glad to see you're back in the group, Ped. Had you fallen out of it completely then? You have to be careful. You get an email every 3 months asking if you want to stay on the waiting list. Oh, have we come to bring me some drawings? What did you draw, baby? That's very pretty. Got no pens. Go and ask Nana. Nana will give you some pens. Ah, I see. Right, sorry, that sounded like a text message. 86 Delta Kilo, there's no further ATC online, I'm afraid. Monitor Unicom 122.8. Have a great.
Monitor 122.8, tack for ATC, easy 86 Delta Kilo.
Well, Seston's just contacted us via text for startup. He's going to practice flying in bad weather.
KLM 67 Delta requesting taxi, please.
KLM 67 Delta, taxi holding point Alpha 1 for runway 06 via Lima and Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1, runway 06 via Lima and Alpha, KLM 67 Delta.
You guys talk so fast. Leaving. So he's practicing bad weather flying VFR. Why not? My KLM's taking a slightly funny route. Hope he's going to turn left. Yeah, he is. That's fine. I mean, there's still 25 of you. Okay, what time on Friday? Let me go and have a look. It is 7 o'clock UK time on Friday. And if you want to keep an eye on it, PED 414, then use that. What is that for a strange background? Do you mean the static when people call me? Or do you mean something that's actually in my background? If it's my actual home background, it might be the baby's, whatever she's watching on her iPad that you can hear. In which case I apologise for the unprofessionalism of the stream. Welcome Long Haul Pilot, thanks for joining. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Background noise and all. How much is the scenery? Do you know what? Value. Let me just... Pyriki sell through Contrail, I think. Let me just see if I can find it quickly for you. Let me just deal with this text pilot. KLM 67 Delta, no further ATC online, I'm afraid. Monitor Unicom 122. Have a great flight.
Monitoring Unicom 122 December, KLM 67 Delta, bye-bye.
Right. Let me see if I can find it for you. It is an amazing airport. There a search on Contrail? There must be. Sod it. Use Google. Pyrigi, Edinburgh. This is all... Why can't I find it? Why are there things so hard to find? Used to be on Orbex. Contrail. There we go. It's £17.50 on Contrail. Scenery. I've been experimenting with trying to avoid you getting the background noise of my flat. Put a sound gate on. Try and help with it. The problem is if I speak, then it takes a little while for the sound gate to kick in, so you hear anything that's like immediately after. I don't know what. Just see the iPad in the gap between the chairs. She is watching a video of the baby wearing a face mask with cucumbers on. There you go. Who knew you did that at like 18 months old? Went on spa massage treatments apparently. So I haven't bought Glasgow yet. Don't fly into oh, we've got a rainbow. Should we try and get a better view of the rainbow? Let's zoom out.
EG 5265 radio check please.
Who was that? Easy 5265 Edinburgh ground. Very good afternoon. Readability 5.
Thank you.
Let me try down a tiny bit. There you go. How's that?
EG 5265 removing Alpha clearance to London Gatwick with information golf on board. We're stand 3 and we're an Airbus A320.
Gotham, Phoenix, Elbus. Need to check that. Phoenix, Elbus, Cross Civic. Easy 5265 Edinburgh ground. Very good afternoon. Clearance is London Gatwick on the Gotham 1 Delta departure. Squawk 3225.
Clear to Gatwick, Gotham 1 Delta departure, squawk 3225, Australia, Easy 5265.
Easy 5265, readback is correct. Edinburgh information Golf is current. The QNH 101. Right.
QNH 101 and information Golf, Easy 5265.
I'm struggling to cope not having all my plugins. Distressing me a little bit. Oh, our rainbow's gone. That's sad. Right. Let's go down. Back towards that view. So I believe that Pyrigi have stopped selling through Orbex. It might be you can still get some of their older bits. I think they have decided they don't want to sell through Orbex anymore. And it's £17.50 on Contrail, so it's cheaper there. Oh, I need to hand this guy off on text, don't I? Okay. So so I've not had Glasgow. I've heard very good things about Glasgow. I've heard amazing things about East Midlands. Don't have yet. I've never flown East Midlands. I occasionally fly Glasgow, so I will probably get the Glasgow one at some point soon. Next on my buy list is the Ini-build Stansted. I mean, between Pyrigi and Ini-builds, the UK scenery you can get is just astounding. That's another two new followers. Amazing. Josh Twitch, welcome aboard. Thank you ever so much for following. Long Haul Pilot, thank you for your follow as well. What an amazing stream. Followers. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, doesn't it? I mean, we're so blessed in the UK. Pretty much got coverage of all our major airports already in it by top level developers. And there's a new Origami Gatwick coming soon. Pyrigi are working on an update for this Edinburgh scenery that's coming soon. In my view, we just need a really good. But I appreciate the demand to have a second Luton that's better is probably a little bit. So that's easy 208. Mike just come in. He's going to go on 1 Bravo. So So Scottish has just come online to give us a bit of top down. That's a good point. Aberdeen has been missed. Is there an Aberdeen scenery at all? I feel like I've seen... There's quite a good freeware for Aberdeen that I've used when I've flown out of there. Inverness, the UK 2000 Inverness is one of their better ones, in my view. I mean, I think UK 2000 have got better, but I was really disappointed with their loot, but I will probably buy it at some point because I don't think anyone else is going to
Good afternoon, Easy 421, stand 10 Alpha, information Golf with IFR clearance to Manchester.
Is this the one I need to put on flight? The 421 Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon. Can you accept flight level 250 for you?
Easy 421, flight level 250 is good. Thank you.
Easy 421, thank you. Clearance Manchester, Gossam 1 Delta departure, Squawk 0736.
Easy 421, clear to Manchester via Gossam 1 Delta departure, Squawk 0736.
21, readback is correct. Edinburgh information Golf is current, the QNH 1011.
Edinburgh ground.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Edinburgh ground, November 647 Alpha Kilo is clear of the runway at Delta.
November 647 Alpha Kilo, Edinburgh ground, very good evening. Taxi Alpha Mike Sierra, stand 211.
Taxiing to 211 via Alpha Mike Sierra.
647 Alpha Kilo, that's correct.
Cool, Alpha Kilo, thank you.
Z208 Mike, if able, taxi Alpha Echo, stand 1 Bravo. Easy 208 Mike, your readability 1, you're extremely quiet. Right. Fly Snivy, hello, how do I have those strips? So that's a program called V-Strips that has a plugin to get it to communicate with Euroscope. FBX Business Jet 4. Right, so we've picked up 208 Mike. Bravo. Rid of Gold 343. This guy's going to go to 24, so we'll send him down Lima.
Edinburgh grounds, good afternoon, Chippy 42 on Alpha.
What's he called? Doesn't say anything. Foxtrot Bravo X-Ray 42 Edinburgh ground, very good evening. Taxi Foxtrot stand 7.
Taxi Foxtrot stand 7 for Chippy 42, thanks.
I think his call sign is Trippy. Guys, I'm going to finish up in
Edinburgh
around
ground,
about 10
call
minutes.
sign is Chippy, yeah, Chippy 42.
Roger, thank you. Chippy 42, you've missed the turn onto Foxtrot, so if you make the next left Echo, and immediate left onto Foxtrot for stand 7.
Roger Echo, and then Foxtrot for stand 7, apologies, Chippy 42.
Guys, I can't tell if he's Trippy or Chippy. It's Chippy, okay, thank you. What's Fly BXNO? Why not BXNO? I've clearly missed something significant, I'm being told. Lots of things. I saw a few of them going out earlier. I don't. Is not BXNO a streamer or a person, someone like that? Okay, I'll take a look at that in a bit. It's always nice to see some virtual airline. Did the riot air go around, by the way? I assume it did. Oh yeah, he's climbed up to 1100 feet. Got an EasyJet on arrival. What I'm going to do, I'm due to finish at 6 o'clock, so I'm going to pop a request out to see if...
GP42, is it possible to take gate 6?
GP4A2 stand 6.
Roger, thank you, stand 6. GP40.
Let's go. I'm just going to pop a request out and see if anybody would like to take Edinburgh. What I will do, if nobody else is coming, I probably will shut down the stream. Just if nothing else, I'll dim. Quite hungry. He's a streamer. Okay, cool. All right. Go and check him out in that case. I trust all of you who know his streams well will plug aviators to him. It's been amazing how many people have stuck around for the stream, so I mean thank you for all of your time, guys. It's really appreciated. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope for those of you which seeing something a bit different, you've enjoyed getting to see it. I'll try and get a few more Sunday streams in, if they are popular. Try and do a little bit of a tour around UK, a bit maps, and see some different places. Spend most of my time on Gatwick. But Gatwick was booked, so thought why not come up to Scotland? Will this EasyJet make it off the runway? Could he taxi any slower? And after this stream, I'm going to have to go and reinstall all my plugins after that bloody Euroscope crash. It's been ages saying that. Right, Nat.
Edinburgh, good afternoon, Easy 364 Delta Big H Charlie.
Easy 364 Delta, Edinburgh ground, very good afternoon to you. Taxi Alpha Echo, stand 1 Alpha.
Alpha Echo, stand 1 Alpha, Easy 364 Delta, thank you.
So, I mean, this has been amazing. It's been about as busy as I've seen Edinburgh, so hopefully, maybe we'll try Edinburgh again in a little. I'm off for 2 weeks after today, so possibly a fortnight today I might be able to stream. I fly out tomorrow, fly back next Friday, in and out of Nice, very much looking forward to that, and then down at the foot Saturday, watching Portsmouth, or certainly Luke, and then fingers crossed we squeeze something in Sunday off again, have a go. But this has been really fun, thank you. Really enjoyed it. Lovely to have so much traffic. Lots of you have flown in or kept company, so thank you hugely everybody who's done that. All you've done is watch. Your company is greatly appreciated. Now we'll go back to melting. I've got 3 fans pointing in the general vicinity. I'm still sweating. There's our EasyJet just coming from Bristol, turning in. I need to look at why it's so buffery. Is it buffery for you guys, the way he taxis in? Because he's smooth on my MSFS. So it must be something to do with latency stream going up to Twitch.
Speedbird 92 Quebec Alpha, radio check.
Speedbird 92 Quebec Alpha, ground, very good evening, your readability 5.
Readability 5 to you to cheers.
I'll do a small bit of education for people. I know you can't see my pop-up. The UK, when you file a flight plan, you don't need to file your planned SID and star, you just file the endpoint. And we will assign you the right SID. Who was that? Easy 21 set squawk, please 0736.
Easy 421 squawk 0736, sorry.
So for example, here at Edinburgh, where there's a GOSAM off of 24 and off of 06, if you just file your flight plan with the first bit as GOSAM, our system automatically determines the correct SID to issue. You don't need to be told it. Different places like Germany. It just means if, you know, changing runways, we don't need to go updating flight plan. Right, what we'll do, we'll get this EasyJet pushed back, get the Swiss taxied onto gate, and then shut down the stream. The Swiss is an A330 just coming in. If this EasyJet ever starts squawking. Where is he? Info now. Let's go and find him. There he is. There's a nice way to end the stream. Are we sending him? Stand. Easy 421, thank you. Stand 10, push and start is approved to face west. Easy 421, push and start is approved to face west. Hello. Do I get a radio check? I'll assume you can hear me in the chat. 421 Edinburgh ground.
Easy 421 west push and start.
421 stand 10, push and start approved to face west.
AC 421, push and start approved, face west.
Did the British Airways go around as well? Or I saw one on approach. Right, come on then Swiss, give us a call.
Edinburgh ground, this is Swiss 41 Heavy, holding short at Charlie, requesting taxi to the Heavy gate.
41 Edinburgh ground, very good evening, taxi Lima Golf, stand 18.
Swiss 41 Heavy, taxi to stand 18 via Lima Golf.
Alright guys, I think I'm going to make that it for me. That's been a fantastic stream, I've had loads of fun. Thanks ever so much for your company. Lovely 2 hours. I hope you have wonderful evenings. I've not found anyone to take over from me, so I'm going to have to keep controlling given that Scottish is online, so I'm not going to pop exit music on. I'm just going to end the stream. Hope you all have great nights. Hopefully see you streams again very soon.
Edinburgh stand 8. Initiate continue with information call from Request Alpha City, so please QNH 1011.
Speedbird 92 Quebec Alpha, clearance London Heathrow, Gossam 1 Delta departure, squawk 6027. There you are, if you're a subscriber and you didn't have ad breaks, then you've got an extra little bit. See you very soon guys, have a wonderful couple of weeks, bye bye.
Quebec Alpha.